South Korea has revealed the air-to-ship guided missile 2, which is capable of hitting targets over 300 kilometers away at Mach 2.5, which is around 3,000 kilometers an hour. I think it is. That's crazy fast. Features
Wow.
you can see it here, but a ducted ramjet engine, a modular design for versatile missions, and dual radar-electro-optical seeker for precision.
We got some competition for Weapon of the Week, haven't we, really?
Yeah. Flight tests are beginning in 2025, so next year. I can't believe that's less than 6 weeks away at this point. Deployment target in 2026 to 2035, I believe it is, backed by a $420 million budget. Now, this missile is boosting South Korea's FA-50 and KF-21 fighters, which is huge, but it's a cornerstone, right, of South Korea's Korea Massive Punishment and Retaliation plan, which does target North Korea, leadership critical facilities to deter nuclear aggression. I mean, I don't know. I think this could be a good thing to have, but could also attract buyers like Poland and the Philippines, which we know and we've talked about in recent shows, how much is going off in Poland and the Philippines, which expands, of course, South Korea's defense market influence. There's a clear message going on.
You're looking at something super fast that for those of us who don't understand kilometers, that's, I think, about 1,860 miles per hour. That's fast. That's fast.
Yeah.
With a range of about 186 miles. Capable of being launched from high and low altitude with that ducted ramjet propulsion system, with that modular design, with the radar, the electro-optical seekers. You're right. Competition for Weapon of the Week. It's also, I think, was unveiled, even though it's not yet in mass production, it was unveiled as a threat deterrent to North Korea. It's going to cost more than, say 10 pounds a shot, but it might just do the trick. But the thing is, having this design is one thing, making it is a whole nother. Test flights for next year. The project is going to be happening for the next decade. And I'm
a little worried about that 2035 thing. I mean, that is a long way away, and they've got to speed it up. And that kind of speaks to also what I think the biggest challenge is going to be, which is manufacturing scalability and supply chain resilience. Again, you're developing a missile that flies at Mach 2.5 and hits precision targets, whilst impressive, scaling production for a decade-long project under potential regional tensions and export demand. That's the real battle for me.
I mean, this is a design that was driven by need. It was one of those that's driven by conflict, driven by war, right? So subsonic missiles are intercepted too frequently. North Korea has been modernizing their land-based air defense systems for a while now. But in order for this whole process, like for once, this missile's developed, there are other systems that are outdated. So I think one big challenge is going to be integrating the new tech into the old infrastructure, as well as driving for those updates of the old stuff. So not just making it, also integration. I mean, there are multiple challenges to make sure this is a success.
Yeah, but I think those logistics teams trying to keep those parts flowing for a decade, that is a whole other battlefield. Trust me, missiles don't work when supply chain spreadsheets are out of date. So,
I mean, this is a classic case of how every section of the project plan is important. I guess that's why they call it the product life cycle management. You're right. Nothing happens without the supplies. You've got to take this to the next level. Nothing happens downstream when the supply chain isn't linked and monitored correctly into manufacturing. And when that isn't planned correctly with integrated into your systems and deployment. So the whole thing has to just be a nice flowing machine.
Yep. So we agree. Supply chain management integration, isn't it? It's getting all those material requirements linked up, preventing your bottlenecks. AI is great in supply chain. I've got to say, using your predictive analytics to anticipate disruptions and then realign your production with demand over a decade-long program. That's the big one. So good for AI and supply chain management.
Yeah.
Am I doing the calculation correctly? Is it 6 minutes? I was trying to figure that out. I mean, 6 minutes to go 300 kilometers. That's fast.
That is fast.
Yeah. I mean, that's London to York, right?
It's almost as fast as like 1,800 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works too.